How has your brand performed over the past 12 months?
The Axiom Global brand, as I would say, has performed pretty well over the past 12 months. Of course, the past 12 months have been very resilient for us as a brand, because the industry in which we are in is passing through a turbulent time because of the geopolitical situation happening in the region. But of course, our brand, since it's an established brand, and we are in the third year, I would say the third year row, we are getting this recognition. So, that has helped us to sail through these difficult times, and our brand stood above others. And to a recognition of this, we were recently awarded, not awarded, I would say, we were got license for Fujairah port as well as Fujairah International Airport, where we have commenced our refueling also. So, that actually has been the effect of the brand which we have developed over past 5 years, that the government and the government authorities here are recognizing the efforts we are putting in for the economy, for the region, and that is how they have been giving us more and more licenses to operate in and expanding our reach.
Does the worldwide economic uncertainty impact your brand?
Certainly, yes. We being in the energy trading, and we all know that the geopolitical situation in the region, especially what's happening in the Red Sea area and the Strait of Hormuz area, and apart from that, whatever is happening worldwide related to tariff wars or the Europe-Russia thing, has certainly impacted most of the industries, and I would say oil industry is one which is the most affected. So, yes, I would say we are affected, but we have been able to expand and expand our reach, especially in aviation fuels, in new ports, in new regions, which has helped us to sail through.
Are you optimistic for the UAE economy for the next 12 months?
I mean, over my experience 15, 16 years in the region, I would say that UAE as such has always been very adaptive to what's happening in the world, and very receptive to the problems of the industry and taking actions. I would say being receptive and adaptive is one thing, but they take action and they implement it on the ground. I would say, I will give you one such small example, that UAE used to follow Friday as holidays earlier, which was not suiting for the trading community, because the world over banking system was operating on Friday. So, after COVID, I would say the government was receptive enough and they changed this regulation. Now, we are able to, rather we get banking almost a week now. So, this has certainly helped. This is one such example. The other, I would say that though of course, the corporate tax coming into play from 2024, but I would say, I mean, most of the industry have actually welcomed this decision, because the more we give back to the society, the more we are able to get back in terms of facilities, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of ease of doing business. With I would say 2030, the plan what UAE government has towards the green economy is also on the roll, and we can see those things happening on the ground.
What does becoming a super brand mean for your brand?
I mean, it's a recognition which is recognized worldwide, and I would say in this industry there are very few companies who have been able to achieve this recognition. Certainly, I would say it helps us stand apart from our competition. The second most thing is that when we are a super brand, we are always on our toes, because we have to match the standards which we have, and we have to match the standards, we have to break the standards which we already have set for the next year. So, that keeps us on our toes. So, the brand promises which we have done, that entire team has to be aligned to it, so that they are able to fulfill the brand promises, and that is how we are able to get this brand equity of Axiom Global rolling on.